Well, Joyce, it appears that Jay Inslee is a lock to move on to the November general election, but who will face off against him is a bit of a toss-up. This evening, Survey USA conducted the poll for King 5 of statewide voters, polling 675 people. Of registered voters, 55% said they will vote for Jay Inslee in the primary. Everyone else in single digits. Republic Police Chief Loren Culp was at 9%. Initiative leader Tim Eyman at 8%. Former Bothell Mayor Joshua Freed at 6%, and Yakima Dr. Raul Garcia at 4%. But when you break it down by self-identifying Republicans, the numbers become more pronounced, with Culp garnering almost a quarter of the poll, with Eyman at 20%. Freed and Garcia were also in double digits. Now, Garcia has become a Republican candidate who has gained support from more moderate mainstream Republicans, and he's trying to make an unusual run from central Washington.